In 2014, the Flint water crisis made national headlines. Growing up in Flint, I understood something the headlines often miss: that crises don't disappear when cameras leave. Communities are left to fill the gaps, and oftentimes they want to help, but they just don't know how. That's why the Movement Street was born. It started with a t-shirt, a message, and a mission to help families gain access to clean water and groceries. But I quickly realized that this issue was bigger than just one moment of crisis. We have a nationwide disconnect between people who want to serve and the systems that need them. Over 240 million Americans are disengaged from formal volunteering. But studies show that 90% of them want to give back. They just face barriers: money, access, time, and some of them just don't know where to start. Right now, only 23% of Americans volunteer. And by 2028, that's expected to drop by another 7%. That means fewer mentors for students, fewer hands helping families, and fewer communities getting the consistent support they need to thrive. The Movement Street exists to close that gap, making service feel like something people want to do and not something that they have to do. Our work also supports 3 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals: quality education through mentorship and leadership programs, reduced inequalities by designing inclusive, culturally grounded service models, and sustainable cities and communities by building grassroots networks of care. We focus on 3 ways to engage people: through hands-on events like community cleanups, garden builds, and wellness festivals; through virtual action like educational forums, letter writing drives, and remote organizing; and through apparel that sparks conversation, raises awareness, and funds local impact. We meet people where they are, online, in their neighborhoods, or on campus, and give them ways to plug in that actually work in their lives and keep them to continuously serve. That's helped us serve families, students, educators, small business owners, anyone in the community who needs support. Since becoming a student at the University of Maryland in fall 2023, I focused on scaling this grassroots model nationally by initiating a campus-based chapter system and by launching the Movement Street Assembly, a networking and skill development series that brings together students, professionals, and creatives committed to social impact. I've created measurable change by establishing 3 pilot chapters replicating our core service programs, hosting 4 Movement Street Assembly events engaging over 200 attendees from across the DMV, maintaining our signature 93% volunteer retention rate. We've trained over 15 student leaders to launch community initiatives and developed a replicable chapter toolkit for national expansion. By bringing our grassroots model to campus, we're transforming how students engage with service, making it a lifestyle, not an obligation. Now we're ready to grow. With more support, we'll launch 10 new chapters, train over 500 new youth leaders, and build a national digital platform that helps people track, stay involved, and grow their impact. We'll also expand our micro grant program, putting dollars back into the hands of grassroots organizers. With your help, we can activate more volunteers, support more communities, and build a future where service is a shared way of life, not a forgotten obligation.
And I think that another solution is our social outreach. I think that showing how important it is, volunteerism is for people these days, especially people my age, that I feel like there's a lack. We do that great socially, and I think that's another way that we really solve that problem.
Yes, I'm talking about physical reach, but I also would commend the Movement Street because they are reaching all generations of volunteers. So it doesn't matter if you're talking about high school students where they're really trying to shape their mindsets at an early age, but they're also reaching folks who are in their mid-life experience, but they're also reaching individuals who are more advanced in their careers and in their lives, like myself. And so to me, I think that's redefining volunteerism because they're reaching all these different generations, but they're also bringing us together.
Getting out, teaching the young people how to survive and how to mentor to other people and how to go out and do the work without asking for something. Just go out and do it, and you have to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you won't be doing it.
Thank you for believing in what's possible and in the power of people to rise together.